CLAMPS, how the Boston Celtics defense locked up the Toronto Raptors in a critical Game 5 win and has them in great position to win this series, whether it be tonight in Game 6 or Game 7 if necessary. Brad Stevens, Marcus Smart, first team all defense, doing a great job, commanding a disciplined, competitive group, phenomenal team effort defensively. Let's take a deep dive into the clips and see what we see. First of all, look at Kemba. Again, look just how low he gets on the stance. They say lower man wins. Fred VanVleet, certainly not an easy guy to guard. Kemba, though, taking the challenge this whole series, staying low, disciplined in a stance. Marcus Smart taking the challenge against Siakam. Look how low he is. Look how he moves his feet. Shuts down the driving gaps. Wanamaker's going to come try to help him. Doesn't get it. Okay, now Marcus Smart's going to cover for Wanamaker. Switch on to Lowry. Lowry's going to blow by and get to the rim, but not so fast, though, because Daniel Theis is right there, and Kemba's right there, ready to wall off the paint. Now, look at the weak side. Marc Gasol is setting a flare on Jason Tatum. OG's going to be wide open in the corner, which is what Kyle Lowry sees. He's trying to pass it to him. Jason Tatum, though, just going to go up and get it. Lowry might need to put a little more airtime on this pass, but look how smart Jason Tatum was here, sensing Gasol's flare screen, sensing the pass, timing it perfectly to get the steal. Watch this clip because Serge Ibaka went 4 for 4 from 3 in Game 4, literally on this exact action. This is the only time it happened in Game 5, and this was a tough, quick one where Wanamaker tried to do the right thing, was just a second late because the right thing was an adjustment that we'll get to now that Brad Stevens brilliantly made after, again, Ibaka went 4 for 4 from 3. They switched now in Game 5 to a total peel-back switch, which means anytime Marcus Smart or the guards saw the jersey numbers of the point guard, now it's a switch. Now Smart's going to guard the popping shooter, Gasol here. Theis is going to guard the guard getting downhill. That makes it so that the pop three is basically taken away. Does leave you potentially with a mismatch in that Theis is now guarding Kyle Lowry, but Theis stays down on the shot fake. Stick hand up. Stick hand up. Stays down again on the shot fake. Great discipline. Again, look at Kemba. Stance. Not letting Norm Powell get into the paint. Theis, stance, sliding his feet, not letting Kyle Lowry get into the paint. Finishing it with a contest without fouling. Again, look at this 24 seconds of defense force a Toronto air ball. Phenomenal, locked-in defense. You see it again here. Same principle. Theis, guard gets downhill. Now it's his man. Wanamaker's going to have to peel back and guard here. Ibaka crashing the glass, which he does. But look at Theis impacting plays at the rim. Blocking shots. Jaylen Brown getting the rebound. Smart and Theis in it here. Smart's going to send him downhill. Now switch, because the big can't get all the way to that pop. Theis is down here. That's way too far for him to go. So Brad Stevens, again, great adjustment. Now Smart's going to recover, take away Gasol's three. All right, is this a mismatch? No, it's not going to be, because look at Brad Stevens telling Jaylen Brown, even though Siakam, his man's cutting out to the opposite side, you stay right here. Stay on the strong side. Make Kyle Lowry see bodies. No defensive 3 seconds. Stay outside of the paint. Make him see Marcus Smart in the gap, in a stance. Look how many bodies he sees in the paint right here. You see again Siakam trying to set a flare screen on Kemba Walker. Look at Kemba, though. Just refused to be screened. Get around it. Keep fighting to a great contest on an OG late clock three. And then Tatum comes back for the rebound. Finish the possession with the rebound. Once again here, you see Theis is going to switch on to Kyle Lowry. Smart going to block out Gasol potentially. But there's another thing Boston figured out, that when Lowry here kicked the ball out, if he's going to pass it out, now we don't have to even keep this mismatch. Smart, Theis can communicate. Smart can go get Lowry again. Now we're solid. They're going to run another high pick and roll here. We see so many people talk about the drop all playoffs, how many guards are able to come off and hit this shot right here against the drop in the pick and roll. Well, Theis does a great job being up closer to the level, not way, way back in a drop, close enough to the three-point line that VanVleet has to think about pulling up, has to think about him right here with his hand up, which gives Kemba enough time to keep pursuing. and guard Van Vliet again. Get him squared up. Ends up knocking the ball off of Fred. It even got them a total steal here of a possession. Again, you see them getting ready to do the peel back switch, doing it right here. Theis is on the ball. So Ibaka sees, okay, Kemba's guarding me, so I don't have my pop three. I'm going to go cut to the paint, try to post him up maybe. Lowry thinking, okay, I'm going to throw it back to him. Miscommunication, backcourt violation, another turnover. This is a play Toronto likes to run a lot. Little guard, dribble handoff. Boston, smart game planning, realizing obviously you can just switch this. Kemba switching on to Lowry. Lowry still is going to blow by him a little bit to his right hand, but look at this pursuit. Kemba's going to block this. Theis is going to get a hand on it too. Again, did we see this kind of hustle from Kyrie Irving in last year's playoffs? No way. That's big time. That's winning plays. Again, was Kyrie Irving doing this? Taking charges right on the chest in transition? That's a winning player. That's a selfless teammate. Marcus Smart, get him up. After the turnover, look at Marcus Smart here. Give me that. Just rips this out of Fred VanVleet's hands. Again, first team all defense for a reason. Should have got, for sure, Defensive Player of the Year votes. To me, has as good of a claim to that as anybody. Look at him here. This is a Raptors play again. Little rip screen, side out of bounds, and then Lowry's supposed to come off, flex this little Ibaka pin down. Smart knows that though, so he's going to stay on the top side, make Kyle Lowry try to back cut it. Now he's going to try to come off an Ibaka handoff. Look at Smart denying it. Denial. Lowry's going to push off, back cut again, so you think, oh no, breakdown here. He's going to have a layup. Watch what happens. Look at the swarming defense. Look at Wanamaker come all the way over outside the charge circle. Look at Tatum ready to help him. Look at Jaylen Brown zoning up on the weak side. OG does a good job cutting. Passes just a little bit off. And then a two wants it more. Smart on the floor. Brown on the floor. Ends up calling a jump ball, but no time on the shot clock. Another Toronto turnover. This was a Nick Nurse after timeout play. Really well designed. You're going to see Lowry coming over to his right, looking like the play's going this way, like he's going to hit Siakam. But really, it was trying to get Norman Powell this corner three real quick. As you see, Tatum's going to try to shoot the gap, so Powell would have a wide open corner three. But what happens? Recognition. Rob Williams, great job for the youngster. Sensing the play, seeing everything, seeing Tatum try to shoot the gap. So now their only chance is to have him contest this. Not only does he contest it, ends up blocking the shot. Big time awareness. Again, gets the possession back for Boston. Great defense. Jaylen Brown, great job shooting the gap there on OG, sensing, okay, you can't go under them all, but this one, he's clearly trying to turn the corner. So go under the DHO, cut him off. Catch his drive, and then again, Theis ready, being there in the paint, block shots, contest with verticality. He's done a great job. Marcus Smart, again, taking the challenge, switching on to Siakam. Jason Tatum, trying to blow up the dribble handoffs. Smart, again, staying down in a stance, bodying him up, being physical, without fouling though, showing the refs your hands. Two hands straight up in the air. Can't bail him out with a foul call there. That's great defense. Kemba, again, lower man wins. They just try to go straight ISO here, not having much luck in the pick and rolls. So look at Kemba again, moving his feet. Theis coming over to come help. All right, so now he's got a long closeout. Look at that. That's a great closeout. Not one of those just total flybys you see all the time in today's NBA. Good, solid closeout. But OG's still a faster player. He's going to beat him with a little jab and go. Look who's right there, though. Kemba guarding Van Vliet. This is seeing the ball. This is staying in the paint. This is shell defense, help line. Right there, cuts off the layup. Now Theis. Van Vliet would have had a three. Now he's got to take him. Great job again. Hand up. Hand up. Tatum in the gap. Kemba coming over. That's just a great finish by Van Vliet. Can't take away everything. They're going to score some points, but that's great team defense by the Boston Celtics. Last clip right here. Nick Nurse. This was to start the fourth quarter, so This actually was an adjustment by him because he saw how they were playing Ibaka, right? So they kept doing the peel back switch. So Kemba was ready to switch onto Ibaka popping, and that's what they were going to do again here. So instead, Nick Nurse has him roll, and he puts Matt Thomas right here so Jaylen Brown can't help off the shooter. So Ibaka should have really a roll dunk here. But Jason Tatum, great recognition. Norman Powell in the corner. Nick Nurse probably should have put him over here. Ball side. Instead, Jason Tatum again recognizing if you're away from the ball goes away from you, doesn't matter. Pull in from the weak side, pull in on the pick and roll, get up there, block Ibaka at the rim. Again, locked in, great defense, flying around, multiple efforts. Make sure you thumb up, make sure you hit that subscribe button. A lot more coming soon. Thanks for watching Scout with Bryan, Twitter, YouTube channel, the most in-depth basketball content.